Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna get into it. Hello, Kitty. How are you? I just realized I should. I've already started on like working on this while I was waiting. Won't lie. Load diff equals this. So I changed the label on the mini game text stuff a little bit just because I wanted to essentially I wanted to color it differently if it's, you know, if your stat is above 0. Color's green. So that way, like, it's more obvious, and I don't need those, I need diff. And then it'll be red if it's negative, so that way it's, like, more, just, like, that's, like, slight polish that is not hard to do. Then if the difference is negative, color is red. Oh, new layout. Yes. Kind of. Oh, you guys can't see what the fuck I'm talking about. That's the wrong one. What was this called? New game project? Pop. Nah, that's me. That's me. Hello? Twitch? Bruh. Bruh. So we're just doing text formatting right now. Yeah. It's always me, dude. So I'm just changing the colors, of the text. Oh shit. I can't see who followed, but somebody did. Somebody did something. Something happened. I can't really... can't tell. Oh, Mind Kid resubbed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Second month sub. I appreciate you doing that, man. I love you. Kisses. So yeah, we're just doing text formatting, essentially. We're just changing it to, top right. Top right is, Twitch iPad, so I put Pokemon there, but, typically, but I just am a little lazy right now, and I just kind of want to get this cock. You make me sad. I dislike the things you've said to me. So hopefully this just works. I gotta get the Godot editor to actually get the right. Alright. So the text will be pretty small. Just because, like, I've just started to fuck with this again. But hopefully we see in the top right color. Oh, we don't. We don't see that at all. In fact, we see plus, negative. Actually, it doesn't need. This is supposed to work. What the fuck? The iPad will sometimes, like, and by sometimes I mean like it literally just won't work sometimes, and it's kind of random, and I don't understand why. I can start up the VM real quick. It's literally like a virtual machine that I just throw Pokemon on, and then sometimes the code to have it to like grab like the input from Twitch works, and sometimes it just fucking doesn't, and it's always random, and then I have to restart it 12 times. It's really annoying, actually. And I don't know why it does that. Apparently I can use, hold on. Push color. Um, do I need to use temp text? I guess not. I guess I could just straight up. Hmm. Do you want to like show the VM, brother? Start the machine, do the thing. Quick Godot tip, don't make the mistake of trying to dynamically load game assets. It's a huge fight. I agree. Typically. Then do I do score label dot push? Okay, so I do push color. What the fuck did they show it as? Color dot cold. All right, color dot green. It's saying, okay, so hold on. What the fuck? Also, your iPad lock screen is Windows, yeah. Adds a color tag to the stack. Like this. Which color equals red. No, your iPad is locked. I'm aware that it's in the lock screen, brother. I know. It's not a priority right now. Again, if this doesn't... Okay, that worked the first time. Cool. That will just not work at random. And I think I've had to, like, restart that shit, like, 3, 4 times before. Yeah, no, the iPad is not a high priority for me. How do we use it? Type exclamation point controls. That's the command for the controls for it. It's not a high priority because it refuses to work immediately. So I'm not gonna prioritize it at the start of the stream because then I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, restarting Windows, because it like will just like I've had to restart it 4 times before, and I mean like literally like power off the VM entirely, reload the VM, just because the script that I ran at the start just doesn't work randomly. So I don't. I load it up, but then I'm gonna turn back to what I'm doing, and then I'll turn back to it, and then I'll continue what I'm doing. It's not unless it starts immediately. Like I'm not prioritizing it immediately. That's just how like it's just not number one on my priority for the start stream. Once it's running, it's good. It's whatever. But starting it is actually heinous for literally unknowable reasons. I assume the VM just like gets angry. I don't know. Maybe I have to do it as like score label.txt for the fucking weird shit to work. I'm not sure. Color red, color green. And oh yeah, because intelligence isn't affected. And yet it doesn't work. Colors.red, colors.green. Oh, it's colors. Okay. Score label dot push color colors dot green. Then I have to pop colors as well. I gotta piss, goddamn. So it's gonna be like a chiller day, for me, just cause like, um, I woke up feeling like ass. Is it not pop? It is pop. Why am I being lied to? Oh, it's score label.pop. Mm-hmm. Score. This is not meant to take this long already. Like, okie dokie. Can I see my shit with color? No. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't actually need this. I don't know, maybe that fucked with it. Like I don't fully grasp why it's not working. Is it because I fucked with the font? Like we can go back to normal font. I don't understand why that would matter. Why my font just not like it just doesn't give a shit. Enable BB code. I need to enable BB code. And it's telling me to rewrite shit, and I don't care about that. But apparently BB code, and I need to use dot append text, not text plus equals. I have to piss so fucking bad right now, but I really want to just get this shit going. Dot append text. Then I'm going to assume it's like that. Dot append text. How do you press start? My dude. Do exclamation point controls. It tells you. Why this? What the fuck? I see. Nah, it's to separate the commands from each other, so that way they don't like start interfering with stuff, or like something doesn't think it's command and then eats the command by accident, and then it doesn't go through to the thing you want it to, and all that. Keeping separate, segregated. Segregated. They change everything. Nah, they stay the same. They've remained consistent. This has always been the Nico chat. Nico. Hello? No, that's for the Nico chat. Yeah. That's always Nico chat. This is always funny bot. And then this is always Stream Elements. It remains the same. I try to like I'm not trying to fuck with shit. But yeah. You can play Pokemon. Have fun with that. Enjoy that. It's been I think 24 hours that thing's been going, and you guys have made it to Route 102. So huge ups. I've never seen this function. That's pretty cool. I'm glad you enjoyed. Oh, hey, 40. How you doing? Yeah, it's well, cause like game dev is boring. It can be boring a lot, so I know what this game is. This is Pokemon Sapphire. Fun fact, actually, about Pokemon Sapphire. I own that shit, which I know is hard to fucking see, but checking in before I go sleepies. Fair enough, dude. Sleep well. You guys have got a Ralts. You got like a few guys. You got like a Ralts, Mudkip. I think it was a Wurmple. My fave game, so I also own it. But it's not. But just on the DS. That's fair as fuck, dude. I think Pokemon Sapphire was like the first like game. It's the first game I can ever remember actually like playing. So it holds a special place in my heart. And I also really like Blue. So big fan of that. I enjoy Sapphire. I have an Emerald on my desk. It's a real shit one. But I got it from me mother. Oh, here it is. It's like not see-through at all. It's like cloudy as hell, but it's okay. It's chilling. It just chills on my desk. So why is this mad? Only assignment call. Huh? Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Dot append text. I assume this will still work. But yeah, so the reason it's not like question mark up down is because that string. What? Whatever works. Is because the emulator wouldn't accept the virtual keyboard input that I was using, and instead of like rewriting everything to accommodate that, I just changed the input on the emulator to be like up is the U key, and then it's like sure, that's fine, because it was accepting like the keyboard inputs for A, B, C, like all the letters fine, but not the arrow keys. I'm not 100% sure why. So I just did that. It's a solid enough workaround. You type less characters. It's whatever, you know. If it works, it works. Hey, we actually get our colors. Now it's really easy to tell what got negative and what didn't. Zeros should be white, so that's the only thing that has to change. Else if diff equals 0. Stream setup looking pretty good, by the way. Thank you. I tried. This will be something eventually. Just not yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. Oops. Score label dot append text diff. Oops. Yeah, but everything also kind of feels small. That's true actually. That's my bad. I meant to increase this. I forgot to do that so that you guys can actually see. I don't know how it's looking for you, but I can barely read the the text in the chat and none of the code. Part of that's because I stream in 720 because my internet is doo-doo. And I did this last stream as well where I increased it, but I couldn't I forgot to do that because I was doing the thing where like I have two things here and I'm like rewriting it and I'm like when I have like 20 characters to work with, I'm like I can't read shit. I need to just like make it. I have a big monitor though. That's fair. I'm also streaming in doo-doo ass quality. I could try streaming. Why the fuck does Twitch say 1080? Because I think it just does it like that. I don't remember. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's 720. I'm just letting you know now. At least it should be. Let me see what I have Twitch set up to be. I don't actually know, honestly. It's I was tripping. No, it's 720. Like my internet is not good enough to. I could do 1080p, but only if I was streaming on one of the two. Like if either I'm streaming on YouTube or I'm streaming on Twitch, and then I could do 1080. But because I'm doing both, I have to like have a lower than adequate bit rate and also have it in 720. If I can finally get a job and then pay for fucking internet, that'll change. I'll stream in 1080 for both. Don't relays exist for that? Relays, I'm plugged in to Ethernet. The internet that we have literally isn't good enough for that. Like we don't it's not good. I don't have good internet. I'm like using like most of the fucking Wi-Fi doing this. Most of the bandwidth rather. It is what it is. No, I mean you stream to a server and that streams to Twitch and YouTube. That's called Restream, and that is a thing. I just don't use it. I use Atrium Multistream because I don't have to pay a subscription for Atrium, and they don't try and make me buy shit. That is the thing, yeah. I believe it's called Restream, if I'm not mistaken. But there was some reason I didn't care to use them. I think it's like a subscription service shit that they try and like do, which makes sense given what their stuff is. But they have some other things that one live video, 30 destinations. Continue with Google. I'll look. Yeah, pricing. Yeah, it's a subscription service. Stream on 2 channels at once. Restream branding. So or I pay $16 a month that I don't have. I was really the point of getting a sub for someone with low viewers. It's not that important. Agreed. I could get I could do it for free with restream branding. That's my only other option. Just an out-top question. Do you think that if you have an open world game, the game needs to feel local, like the gameplay happens in the world and not the world creates the gameplay? I would say that's the best way to go about it. Yeah. I would say that you should, like, if you're gonna do an open world game, you should design the areas to feel contained, because that is kind of how the world actually works. And that way the game doesn't feel like the gameplay is going from place to place, but instead interacting with an area and the things in that area. I think that's the best way to design an open world game, is to design it not via the world, but more so via the things in the world and centering it around things that you can do in locations, and then having it connect in a realistic way, but like having kind of like fuck, was it Neverwinter Nights, the way they did that shit. So it'll have open world. No, you say that. There's a dude there's people have done that. People have done that, and that shit's insane. But also, did you hear that the framework for EVE Online is getting open sourced? That shit's fucking crazy, isn't it? I don't know if you guys heard that, like EVE Online, which is really funny because that's like the Pirate Software MMO where he goes like, oh, like he was like crazy about that shit. Very funny. That shit's getting open sourced. We can certainly try. Oh, people have tried. The success rate was incredibly low, but they absolutely did try. So this should just have the zeros be white. They should not have color. So we can test that. And then if this works, I'm gonna quickly take a piss, because believe it or not, I actually like drink water before stream so that I can. Hey, zeros are white. So there you go. So that's a very like. So we have the only thing that we have to do now. I don't know if you guys saw it, but if I restart the game, the only thing that I need to add for the mini games now, there's a couple things. One, I want to add a blur shader to the panel, which is not hard to do. That way everything behind it gets blurred, and then you can't, you can focus on it, but it doesn't fully get rid of it, so it feels nice. But also this, this is what I'm planning on using as a selection. So I need to load up a start, like a start screen for the mini game, and then when you click on one of these, it starts the mini game and then passes along whatever you clicked as the category that the mini game will be. And then we can start doing other shit, such as rewriting crap. But it's like you can like click and select it, so it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's like, I think it's the best way of doing it. It's, oh, that velocity got fucking weird. Wonder why that happens. Oh well, who cares? That's a new headdress. No, this is called a headband. It's like a bandana, except that it's made of like cloth, and it's one piece, and it's basically a tube. I can assure you, it's not new. It's new to you guys. I haven't worn it on stream, but I wear it. Believe it or not, having long hair and not liking the hair in my eyes, I have several methods of achieving not having hair in my eyes. Hair ties, beanies, headband, metal wire mesh headband. Turn more into a pirate each day. I don't think you understand. I've been a pirate my entire life. You guys are just seeing it. Okay, there's a difference. Do you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? It's a classic. Anyway, I'm gonna piss because I will piss myself otherwise. Also, don't text and drive. BRB. BRB gang. Does bathroom break have a? No, it doesn't. All right, we'll just go break. That way you guys can keep your fucking thing. Guys, please help me walk right. All right. So the thing that we gotta do is a thing. So we have to pass a signal from here to here. I'm so sleepy. Good night, dude. Sleep well. This is gonna be a short stream anyway, so you're not gonna be missing much. Weak. Or at least I hope it's gonna be a short stream. I only want to do like 2 things. You're gonna be missing me, sure. So there is a not a meta. That's the score. No, pick mini game. There's item clicked, which is a thing we want. So it's like so I think what I should do is add a script to it. Not to control, right? I should sleep too. Gotta get up in 3 hours. Jesus Christ, dude. Sleep well, man. So what I should do is I should have a function connected here. But I need to get a mini game node. Mini game, and I can get access to that via the UI. So I can do game manager dot get game manager dot instance dot get UI manager dot get minigame handler dot get minigame. So I can say minigame equals this. Hello, Nate. Hello, mates. Hope you're all having a good time. I'm timing. I'm having a time. That is for sure. What do you think about the setup so far? Do you think the setup is good? I'm always looking for opinions about that kind of shit. I think it's okay. I think it works. I like the setup. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good setup. Let's go. Feels like some space is wasted though. It's kind of hard to avoid. The big black rectangle serves a purpose. It's just that the purpose isn't currently being served. The purpose of the big black rectangle, okay, is that I need to sit down and make a like you guys will go in there. I need to make a little Godot game that connects via Twitch so that you can join and have your little avatar thing in there, and we can have multiple versions of that, whether that be like a fish tank, a little farm where you guys are little animals, and then your messages show up there. That's what that's about. The rectangle serves a purpose. It's just the purpose isn't being served right now. It has a reason to exist. The rectangle exists for a reason. So there's that. There's also like an idea to have like a stream pet, so like a little Tamagotchi kind of thing that you guys have to take care of. All that, like that rectangle is miscellaneous stream activities. The rectangle, if you want to look at it like that. That's its purpose. It just currently doesn't serve. You could also replace the iPad with the game and have more real estate for coding. The thing is that the reason why I have it just switch to being like the game is because that's literally what I see. Like what I'm showing you guys in the upper rectangle is my view as well. Like this is what I see. It's what shows up. So that way we're both looking at the same thing. Because believe it or not, it's not actually like it's not switching out what's in the rectangle. It's changing scenes entirely. The whole scene changes. It's just that everything is so similar that it looks like only that bit's changing, but in fact, a whole new scene. Congratulations, you done it. Hello, Basti. How you doing? Yeah, we got colors now, so that's cool. I love colors. But you can see, I think the iPad will shift around ever so. Congratulations, yeah, congratulations, you done it. Congratulations. Congratulations. You done it. Good job. Very cool. But then the stats do continue to work. Like you'll see that it doesn't start at 0. It starts at whatever it was at originally, and then it shows you the modification. Ta-da! There we are. Also, if I miss any of your guys' messages, I apologize. They don't always show up in the little stream bar thing that I got going on. Lie? I would never. I've never lied in my life. So we need to get the mini game. And what we can do is have a... What is egg and why does it cost 10K? I don't know, dude. You have to find out. You have to pick it and find out. It's your choice. You could pick spawn chicken. I'm just saying. That choice is yours. If I pick it and find out, will you send me an egg to my house? I will not send you an egg. It'll be very gross by the time it gets there. And probably shipping will be very expensive. Not funny, not worth. So what I can do is, or at least what I think I should do is, and this, I think I need to have a mini game. I need to go into mini game, and then I need to have a virtual, I think the easiest thing. So I need to make a new, um, a new member function on base class minigame. So I need to do public virtual void start game. And it's interesting that I had like in game and I didn't have start game, as if that wouldn't be that wouldn't be useful to have. So virtual lets me override this, but call it with just base class minigame. So I have like, I can have infinite runner minigame, but then define my own version of start game like I do with in-game. That way I can, when I pick a category, I can easily have like, I can go to get minigame. All of them will be of type minigame. All of them will then have in-game function, but all of them will have their own defined in-game function in their own child class, which means that this becomes agnostic. I don't need to be like, get it of type, have it be of infinite runner so that I can do the start game. They all have start game and they all do different things. So, public void. I don't need this to be public, I don't think, but maybe I do. I don't know. Actually, I probably do because it's the signal being called from a different... I'll just do public. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Public void select thing. The issue is, how do I send what I selected? Because I can run this, sure. So maybe what I have public virtual void start game. Is that the one I just made? And I put it there, not... I mean, I don't see any errors, so I'm going to assume that's the one I just made. Okay. Memory good. So... I think what I'll have to do is have a public void choose category and have it take in an int category, and then just say that the imp category, that minigame category equals that. Non-invocable. Minigame category. Are you missing a cast? Okay. I was like, I swear I did that right, but whatever. That way I can send, because as far as I'm aware, the signal that gets emitted by this list is index int. Yep. At position. I don't care about the position. I just want to get the one that's clicked. And then we can essentially call that, change it, and then call start game on the minigame. You know? Okay, so looking good, looking pretty. So select thing, what it should do is call minigame dot select category. What did I call it? Choose category. And then minigame dot start game. That's what should go in there, and then here things get to change because that stays. That also stays, I think. These do not stay. Oops. Public override void start game. Cool. Now we need to connect this. Oh, sure. I need to build it so I can actually get access to the function we just made. Excuse you. Public void select thing. Realistic survival games are great until you're hammering iron blooms for half an hour. Yeah. I'd agree on the whole. Oh, if spawn minigame shouldn't be here. Also, I have to say that the IDE is a window hard to see on the streams. 720p. I do try to make it. I mean, I have it I have it bigger than I want to. I'm aware that it's harder to see on 720. I literally just can't do better than this. There's like not much else to see besides the text we're looking at. Did you know when you're homeless, a hotel makes you change rooms every 21 days? I have to move my entire desk and 4 monitors and ballast. Good luck, dude. I'm trying to stay out of that myself. Oh wait, there's a text. It's fine. It's the Unity window. Godot, yeah. This thing, yeah, I don't like. There literally is like fuck. Like I tried to make this not suck ass. Um, like I tried to make the UI bigger and the text and shit. It didn't care. The day I learned. Yeah, fuck that, dude. That's ass. Sorry to hear that, man. Good luck out there, bro. Yeah, I tried to make this not suck. I think my friend manages this project. What am I looking at exactly? Stuff, you know. So this is yelling at me that so it's mad that that doesn't exist, which is fair. Um, I should set this to be false to start with, and then change that when start game happens. Deer running. You mean the Pokemon? So now at the very least we shouldn't have crazy amounts of that error, which we don't. Cool. We should get one like that. Item clicked to callable select thing method not found. But it should be found considering I'm like fucking looking at it. So, huh? Oh, compatible methods, huh? Ah, okay. So this selected muscle training, so we'll see if... So we got negative, so our muscle went down. I believe that's correct. We can test it some more. So we can be like, biological research I know ups intelligence and some other thing. So we can see if that's doing what it should. If that's the case, then mini games are pretty much set. Yeah, mystique and intelligence, but style goes down, charm goes down, etiquette goes down, but mystique goes up. I want to check to see if that is in fact thing that's supposed to happen. Intelligence up, mystique up, charm down, style down, etiquette down. Style down, charm down, etiquette down, mystique and intelligence up. Good. I assume same thing will happen with math. So intelligence should go way down with this, but those should go up. Cool. You can now select your thing. Yay. The only other thing that we have to do is on pressing cool, we need to, on pressing one of those buttons, we need to do another thing. We need to start, or we need to send the player a message to go into the locked state. And I need to check my messages. Telegram. So is there a... So we have toggle combat mode, interact, lock movement, player free, player free state, player combat. We add some message types to our messages. That way we can, in fact, we should be able to get access to the player by getting the first node in group of player, because I believe they're in, yeah. Okay, so I gotta check the, they're gonna be in, I gotta modify the player locked state and the player free state. To make sure they have the ability to respond to that message. Case message type dot lock movement courier dot state machine dot change state to player locked state. I guess I need to make a public state player locked state player locked state player locked state equals new state player locked state don't believe I have to provide anything, because if I'm not mistaken, the player locked state straight up just doesn't fucking do anything. It's like, yeah, it's like actually nothing. The only thing I need to provide in here is going back to the previous state, which is actually really easy. The way that I do that is I need to provide public override bool handle message courier telegram return false, switch message telegram dot message the default return true, case message type dot lock movement courier dot state machine dot revert previous state. Not fall through. Oh yeah. AI viewers, no way. Default. I love AI viewers. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. That's pretty fucking epic. This is all that the player lock state needs to do. It doesn't need to update shit. I should provide one in case so that the update function doesn't shit itself. Public override void update courier double delta. Just not have it do anything. Just have it do nothing. Yep. Player locked state. Return true. And then I just need to do the exact same thing on the combat. Oh, I did it on the combat, so player free state. Public state player locked state. I really should have called it state player locked, but whatever. Equals, sorry, player locked state. Probably just do equals new. I don't think I have to do anything else for that. But we'll see, I guess. Case message type dot lock movement courier dot change courier dot state machine dot change state to player locked state return true. And then when we do this, we should say that we player controller player equals get tree dot get first node in group player controller dot courier dot ulong player ID equals player dot courier dot get ID message router dot send message. We don't have a courier. Courier courier dot. What we could do is just send a number. Because we're not getting anything back from this. They don't need to return this. Equals 2. Player ID. Message type. This is when they get selected. So, oh, actually, it's the same. Lock movement will do the same thing. It'll unlock them. It'll revert them to the previous state. Or lock them if they're free. Infinite runner. Minigame. So on ready. Ulong fake ID equals 2. I'm going to fucking steal that shit that I just made. So now theoretically the player movement should get locked once we actually start a minigame. Or we broke shit. I don't know. One of the two. Okay, so we broke shit, actually. Ulong player ID equals player dot courier dot get ID. But why? Why would it be nothing? Huh? Oh, it's because the player doesn't exist on the title screen. So of course the player ID won't equal anything. Duh. I should not have the menu spawning the minigame. Then the problem should be solved. Yeah, okay. And we're not locked. Amazing. Truly. Oh, we are locked, but the moment I press it... Oh, that's because I'm dumb. That's because I'm unlocking them the moment we select a button. That's just stupid. Yeah, I don't know why I I did that. Um, we do need to free them on uh I do need to copy this again though, but for the signal that we use to end the game, the end UI screen. So I can't move, still not moving, still can't move, can move. No movement, movement, or now movement. Cool beans. Very epic. Very cool. All right. Mini games are pretty much good now. Um, yeah. So I'm like, I woke up feeling like absolute dog shit. That fucked my vision. Oh man. So that was mostly what I wanted to get done today was just getting selection to exist, getting your stats to be labeled properly with colors. I don't know why this is looking like that, but that's fine. Getting your movement to be locked. This is just a nice quality of life to very easily be able to be like, oh, charm, kind of, you know. I could probably separate these a bit better. It's not terrible though. But you guys can't hear the music. I love how that happens. The music just gets disconnected for like actually no reason. My bad. I didn't know that this entire time. I thought you guys could hear shit. My B. Before I do go though, since this is pretty like short. How to increase Godot UI size. I don't even know if you can. A game Godot editor UI size. Interface theme spacing preset. Editor settings. Interface theme spacing preset. Spacious. Hopefully that like the increased contrast and extra borders helps, but it might not. Draw relationship lines. Go for all. Actually, I like that. I prefer that. It only goes to 2. That's wild. Okay. Corner radius set to 0. I'd like me some sharp corners. Base spacing. Ah. Alright, we want to increase that to 8. I'd love the text to be bigger. Main font size. There you go. I don't know, we'll go for like 32. Oh. Alright, maybe 32 is too much. Just re-entered the stream. To a question, but is that music yours or from an OST? This music is not mine. This music is from Humble Bundle Ovani music packs, but they just sound really good. So I use them because they sound really good, and the licensing for them allows me to use them as background music. So I own them, I have them, might as well use them because like Like the licensing literally like explicitly is like, yeah, you can use it for this. So since you just re-enter stream, how is this visible enough for you guys? Like, is this now like good? You guys can like see what's going on? Because I'm about to pretty much, you know, it's like a bit, it's a bit fucky, but is it more visible? I can read it for sure. Okay, good. You know, obviously it's, you know, mildly heinous to use, but I'll have to like I'll have to just routinely get rid of output. But if it's visible, like the viewer experience isn't terrible with it being this size, right? You can pretty much tell what's happening more or less. I guess you can't see the icons. Let's see. I'm in the editor settings and I'm just like fucking around with shit to make it more looks like some words it's kind of hard, but others I can understand. Okay, well you let me know since we're fucking with shit right now. You let me know. Is this good? Like what size is good? What words are hard to see? I can see if I can make the font. If I can change the font, that would main font. Code font. Alright, I guess we I want to do this since you're here. After this I'm gonna end the stream. So before I end stream, I want to make sure I'm in a good spot for visibility viewer wise. What font type is best for viewing at low resolutions? Yo, what's up, Jammin? Sans serif font. Courier New and Monospace. Courier New is a bit thin. Monospace font is definitely good. Let's see if I can find... I assume a bitmap font would be good, specifically. I'm gonna try this. You tell me if this becomes easier or harder to read. I should have this on my desktop. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, that's because this isn't my desktop. This isn't a... Alright, it's a bit on the smaller side. We'll see if I increase it to... Alright, that's a bit much. It's a bit too much. Is this easier or harder to read than the other one? I would look myself, but I don't view my own stream in 720. I view it in like 360, and then it's like, it looks like everything is like nonsense. I'd say the same. Alright, alright. Let's see if I can find... Let's try Courier New. Maybe better, I guess? We'll try different ones, just because, like... If I have somebody to help me out with it now, you know, might as well. It's not what I wanted. God damn it. options, 100% free, go. That might be good. We'll try that one. And this one has a bunch of bold. This one has like bold and shit. So we can have it for all of them. I assume that might be harder to read. How's that? Is that easier or harder? Oops. That one might be fine. This font's doing weird shit with like the side panel. How's this font? Is this any better? Is this good at all, or is it still fucked? I'm gonna assume that it's not separate enough. So I assume this next one will be more clear. I guess I'll have to watch this back. I see you're playing realistic dev sim today. I'm genuinely asking for help on this because I can't watch my own stream. Can you read the text on this? Like, is the text like on the editor like legible? Can you read it now? Because I know it's like hard to read that shit. So I'm I'm just asking if it's readable on your guys' end. And like choosing a custom font to try and get that to be yeah, realistic dev sim, yeah. Because I'm in full screen, I can't read it all. You can or can't? Oh, I just got shit in my eyeball. Fuck. Because I know it looks heinous. I know it looks like shit. But the point is purely utilitarian. Because I stream at like shitty ass resolutions. So I'm just trying to make it so that like y'all can read shit. Frankly, I should change the font for Z as well to be monospaced because it's not. So I should actually genuinely open settings and see if I can find it's an appearance, theme, UI font. I don't care. I want the not that. I want the editor. All right, where do we get font? Scrolling. I have a bad monitor though. Others can probably see it better, so you may need a second opinion. That's fair. Free mono? I definitely want it to be mono. Oh, that's not great. I forgot. I need to place these fonts in like a specific folder to be able to use them properly. And I already forgot what fucking folder I need to put them in. Linux, where to put font. Local share fonts. Yeah, that's it. Local/share. Fonts. I need to copy these guys in here. I want to move them, but that's cool, I guess. Copy, put them back on my fucking desktop before I find a better place for them. Font features. I guess it's in, is it terminal? Buffer font, UI font? Agent panel. I don't care about the fucking agent. Is this the one that? Oh. Black craft. Okay, so this is what the fuck did I call? Is the font called? God damn it. It's called Retroconsole. I'm gonna restart Zed, I guess. Can you imagine I fucking write in this font? Jesus Christ. Open settings. Font family. Okay. Retro console. Are you gonna like apply? The fuck? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna assume that this is also like easy to read as well. Like you can make out the letters and what's going on. Because that's my goal for that, is to just make it so that you guys can in fact read. Oh wait, you can't even see shit. There. This is crazy. My PC Twitch is 5 seconds behind my phone Twitch, and they are both using router now. But I assume this is easy to read. You guys, like, you can see this. It's using the same font, which I picked because it's monospaced and they're separated by a fair bit. Because I assume one of the biggest, like, on lower resolutions, you want something that's monospaced, and you want something that has some space to it between the letters, where each letter is like distinct enough. I can read code, I can't understand it, but I can read it. All right, good. That's all I'm asking, is if you can read this. That's what matters. This is true. This is truly heinous. Based on application, left to right. Single window mode might actually be good. Desync mode enabled. Bro. Base spacing, I'm gonna turn down actually. But I will give us back our corners. So I'm just trying to like make this like I did what I wanted to do today, more or less. All right, maybe our base spacing gets to be like 1 or 2. Nah, that's ass. That'll have to do. I'm gonna save and restart. And then we'll see. We'll see if Godot is any better. If not, I'll spend some time later today to there. It's a bit heinous, but like you can read what's happening, and that's kind of like it's not fun to use, but it does its job. So that's fine. Anyway, so before I go, so what we did is very, very simple. So I added the thing that lets you choose what this will be affecting. I locked your character, and the other thing I did was I added color to the stats panel, which is like, whoa, crazy, how'd you manage that? So now it shows you that negative, positive. That's basically it. That's what we did. And I think this is eating shit. I've had it happen before where, like, if I let this go for long enough, it, like, actually just... If I had this minigame and the fishing minigame open at the same time, this would, like... like the frame rate would just like and it was specifically like adding the velocities to each of these things would just like slowly just I think that's it's doing that thing. But like it just it just eats shit. I don't and then it like stops like working. Oh. Every once in a while. I don't know what causes it either. Is it trying to add too much or not unloading fast enough? I don't know what causes it. Because it only happens sometimes. Now it just like stopped entirely. Oh, 3,000. I'm not 100% sure. Because if we just restart it, like, it'll work again. And I've run it before, on like the title screen, and it doesn't do that. But yeah, that's what we did. You know, we're locked. Still locked. Control a player. Very epic. Still locked. Colors. Free. Pretty sick. Nice. And then if we go off the side of it, we'll be stuck here forever. Yay. This will never end now. Poggers. I guess we also did this, so the viewing experience will be better in the future. And Zed is also like this. And I'll have to look back at this and see how it looks on my screen, but hopefully that is good. Yeah, no, pretty short stream today, nothing crazy. I gotta like fix my sleep schedule and do some. Gotta write a script and record that later today, and hopefully edit some stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Something people need to learn to. Lean closer to read. Maybe. Something happened on Twitch. Gotta go see. I got followed by Zoe the Boy. I love you. Sorry for this shit stream today, but yeah, no, I woke up feeling terrible. And that has lasted. I was like, I just had like the same, you know how like how you have like a nightmare, but like it's not like scary, it's just like horrendously unpleasant, and like in the nightmare, like I was just like I say nightmare. In the dream I was just like horrendously sad and crying like for like 7 hours straight. And then I would wake up and I would have the same nightmare and I would cry for the same reason. So I just had that shit on repeat. So I just woke up being like, well, you long day yesterday. There's that too. Were you in prison? No, someone died, and I was just really upset about it. And then like someone else was like, "You're faking it. You don't actually feel this way. You're not sad. You're a liar." And I'm like, ah. And then I just would like leave and go and like cry in a room and like, and then I would wake up and be like, oh, that was awful. And then I would go back to bed, and then it would just happen again. And I was like, oh my god. And so I woke up today being like, oh man, fuck, you know. You ever have those nights? It's not like a good excuse. Actually, you know what? Oh, dude. You know what? It's not that I don't want to stream. Fuck. I think, okay, so what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna stream again later today. I like, believe it or not, streaming for 12 hours straight and then like having just horrendous nightmares kind of just like eats your ass in a really unfortunate, unpleasant way. So I'm not quite in the right mood, but I can tell you for a fact that my mood is very much on the up. So I'm gonna see if I'll stream probably again in 2 to 3 hours to continue working on this game, because I want to make progress. I don't like that I'm not making enough progress, so there's stuff to do. Namely, so when we come back, namely, the thing that we need to do is that UI, the header UI, we need to fix that. We need to essentially start again recoding a bunch of shit. So the fun thing that we'll have to recode that I know for a fact touches a lot of stuff. So at the very least, we'll probably need to recode 3 different things, and they're gonna be real fun. Actually, 4 different things, because I need to re-implement the SynthPy picker. That's important. We need to like do that. So I'm gonna write down that stuff real quick. So the things that we'll probably need to recode is we have the header UI, which I've shown you before, but we also have the time component. This makes reading the code, this font is actually horrendous for reading the code. I hope it makes it easier for you guys to see it, but goddamn, it definitely does not help me at all. But I don't think, like, though, it does the exact thing that I think it should. And I'll definitely have to look back at it and see if it does the thing. So we need to do the time component. So the way that the time component works is, you know what? We have it set to 60. We may need to rethink how the time component happens, the way that the tick rate should be, because if you go below 60, it does kind of break. So there's that. So we'll see what happens. Go Comic Sans. None of us can read it. True. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'll have to try and find a different font for the code editor, because I think it works fine for this, because we're not really in here all that much, and if I need to be in here, you know, like, you know, I'm not really doing a whole lot, and what I am doing, this gets cut off. This is kind of heinous. Why does it get cut off like that? It makes me upset, because I literally cannot read it. I'll have to, like, it doesn't even give me a mouse over option. That's fun. Because when I'm in here, this works fine for, like, oh yeah, auto wrap mode, have it on off, and you guys can read that and you can see what I'm doing. But for programming, this is genuinely difficult to read. So I'll probably have to find something else besides this. Something that won't give you a headache. That's what matters, even more than chat reading. It's true, but also chat being able to read what's happening and see what I'm doing is also important. Both things can be true at once. We need to find a good middle ground, because it is not, this isn't great. I'll say that it isn't great. I could, you know what, honestly, here, let me see what the, Nouveau IVM, that's one of them. And this is better. And it's still mono spaced, so it should also be good. This might be the play, actually. Magnifying glass. Yeah, I mean, can you read this well? Is this visible to you? Because this is fine for me, and it is mono-spaced, which is important for like being able to read on like low res. So if this works, like if you think this is fine and you can read it, because you say you have a shit monitor, so you can be a good litmus test. Yeah, it's okay to me. Solid. Because beyond that, we also have we have, I think, one that's like easy VHS. We also have Pixel Operator, which I assume is actually worse. Oh yeah, there's the RuneScape. We could use the RuneScape. Imagine coding the RuneScape font. No, I do actually think the IBM... There's IBM Plex Sans, which is nasty, and then this one... Yeah, this one I think works the best. This one I think is at the very least a solid middle ground between what is like totally readable to me and is good for like chat viewability. So we'll go with this one, at least for now. But yeah, so I will see you guys in a few hours. I will do my damnedest to get my mood good, to get my mental good. I have already done exercise. I did that today. The thing that I did when I woke up is I applied to jobs that I did exercise, and that's what I've done. So I'm gonna probably get some food. I am caffeinated. I am hydrated. A little hungry. So I will be back later, and we'll work on reconstituting things into the game that I get to recode and fix and make work again. The other thing that's probably going to take the longest to do, if it's not time component, it will be floor1.gd, which is the level. And I'm very happy to have it not be labeled as floor 1 anymore, because that was labeled way back when I thought having multiple floors of like the school at the time would be like different level instances that I was gonna have to load in and load out, which immediately stopped being the thing, like entirely. But when I first started, I was like, oh yeah, that's, you know, that'll probably be a thing. But you see how like signal bus emit.change class, that will be replaced with the message router dot broadcast move locations. That'll be that. Which I don't know if I'll keep around long term, but I'll definitely have for now, just because it'll oh dude, oh fuck, I just had the best idea. In the center of town there should be a fucking big ass clock tower. Oh, that's so good. And then when like this is like goes based on by the hour, ding dong. Oh, that's a fucking fantastic idea. Okay, that's rad. We'll definitely have to do that. And if not, like actually, like we're not gonna like put in a clock tower like today, but we will make a bell sound ring out. Oh, that'll be fucking sick. That'll be awesome. And you take mortuary there for a day. Yeah. That'll be sick. And that's so good. That works so well with the Victorian theme. We'll just like have a shitty model of Big Ben. It'll be awesome. I genuinely might put in the effort to actually get the hours and minute hands to like genuinely reflect the hours and minutes on the clock face. That might be something worth doing. All right. I'll see you guys later. So stay tuned if you're here then. I'll see you. If not, see you next time. All right. Peace, peace.